everyone, I'm Amit Sharma and we are back again with our exclusive podcast series, SAMVAD Season 2, a joint program by Informa Markets and SVAR Media, the voice of jewelers. I want to take this opportunity to invite all the buyers and wholesalers of the gems and jewelry industry to visit the upcoming show, Delhi Jewellery and Gem Fair 2023, 11th edition show by Informa Markets, which is scheduled from 30th of September to 2nd of October in New Delhi, where the leading jewelry brands from across the country will be showcasing their finest collections. And today I'm honored to welcome Mr. Rajesh Kalayanaraman, Executive Director of Kalyan Jewellers, a leading and sought-after jewelry brand serving trend-setting jewelries across the country and overseas. Hello, Rajeshji. We welcome you at Samvad. How are you doing today?
Thank you. Thank you for having me in this talk show.
My pleasure, Rajeshji. Rajeshji, we would love to know from you about Kalyan Jewellers. It is one of the most sought after and preferred jewelry brand in India and overseas. How do you maintain your uniqueness and ensure that your design stand out all the time?
Thank you for this question. As you know, today's times, everybody is looking for product. As long as you can give them the best product, be it design, quality, finish, and pricing,
right?
You have a great opportunity in the market.
Absolutely.
So, as part of our brand building and as part of our infrastructure, we have a system whereby we always scan the market for the best products, and we also ask our counter staff about their requirement, and we do a matchmaking of what products are there in the market and what product is there in demand, and we decide what should be the product mix and order and place it in the store. This has been going on for a very long time, and there are dedicated teams for different markets. And after the season is over, an assessment is also done to understand if the call that was taken was right or could have been better. So this way we self-introspect ourselves, and the process is always on. That is how we are able to maintain this quality.
All right. And Rajesh, what excites you about the gems and jewelry industry?
In fact, there are many places where we have been asked this question as to how many showrooms do you want to start, or when do you want to close down or stop the expansion, and how do you manage this growth, etc. So one thing which always we have thought about and which we would like to share is jewelry is a passion for our family.
Right.
And whenever we are doing any work in connection with jewelry, it always keeps us very excited and happy. This is the reason why we are able to spend more time this business, and which we are able to grow and dedicate ourselves to it. Whoever has joined Kalyan, especially for people who have worked for a long number of years, we are lucky that they share the same passion.
Right.
When we are passionate about something, be it art or cinema or food, you know that we will always try to excel in this.
Right.
So we don't see it as a work. So because of that, we are always interested for new designs. We are always interested on the finish. Always we ask about what the customer wanted or what is there in the market. So this is what has kept the brand running for so many years.
All right. And Rajeshji, since you have a presence across the country, and you must be having fair understanding about what is selling in the market, how do you foresee the upcoming trend in India, specifically for the festivals and the wedding season that is lined up?
Honestly speaking, there are 2 or 3 sets of buyers which are there in the market for every wedding season. One set of buyers which are there in most markets are people who are looking for very normal designs, but specific weight ranges, and they always want to buy that particular product.
Right.
This is a big market by itself. And to cater this market, the most important job for any brand, including Kalyan, is to ensure that we are able to keep a sufficient quantity of the stock and sell at a good rate.
Right.
Then there is a next type of customer who are very adventurous and they want to try new designs.
Right.
And they want to compare a number of showrooms.
Yes.
This is where actually, and this set of customers are now growing in the market. So this is where personally where the adventure is. So where you need to improvise yourself.
Absolutely.
And you need to always push yourself for the latest product to satisfy their requirement. Speaking, internally, we have set a new target for ourselves. That is, if you see Zara, Zara does not sell what the customer wants.
Exactly.
Zara, when you enter Zara, in fact, I am also one of their customers. We go there and we want to buy what is latest in Zara.
Absolutely.
How does this happen? This happens because over time, they have always kept on innovating themselves.
Right.
And they always try to offer new designs.
Right.
At, I will not tell dead cheap prices, but not the brand prices. It is in the mid. So the customer feels that for a designer product, the comfort as well as the price is beneficial.
Right.
That is why we are able to see this level of growth in that particular brand.
Exactly.
So what is my personal ambition or what is my personal vision, if you can ask me, it is that we need to also follow a trend whereby we come out with the product,
right,
and the customer has to like it.
Absolutely.
So, in fact, there is a very famous saying of Henry Ford whereby he has told that we are ready to offer the customer any color as long as it is black.
Yes.
So, similarly, we should be ready with a kind of product range and the finish, which we should convince the customer that this is the best.
This is the best.
So, that is my dream, but of course, it is not a very easy thing to perform, but that is the ultimate luxury which any brand can enjoy. That they will have a product and the customer will modify their demand to that product.
That is so true. You are making all the brides wear fantastic jewelry. What is your personal favorite jewelry and how do you celebrate jewelry on a day-to-day life?
Actually, as a retailer, whatever jewelry the customer likes, you also start liking it. So my personal favorite, if you ask me, every season it will change.
Right.
For example, I have got a personal favorite towards color stone diamond jewelry because that is now coming in trend. Right. But maybe after 3 months, my personal taste may change. So the newer innovative patterns and what is selling at that moment in the market will be 100% my personal favorite.
Absolutely. Okay. And do you also enjoy jewelry wearing on occasions or on your personal daily affairs?
Yeah. In fact, you can see that I have a diamond bracelet, I have a chain, I have a solitaire ring. Okay. So I have many sets of bracelets, chains, watches. So of course, like any other person, and as this is my message to all the retailers and wholesalers, that we should also become models of our own jewelry. Because I have noticed that when my wife wears something to a function, it's more that particular product is very much on attention.
Attention, absolutely.
Same goes to me. So I think as an industry, we should be happy that our best half or our they like jewelry, and we should be prepared to develop their desire.
Lovely, lovely. And Rajesh, if I need to ask you on your personal level, what makes your day better?
In fact, I was there in Isha Yoga last week.
Okay.
For a 3-day, in fact, I have already done inner engineering, and the next course to inner engineering I had with them.
All right.
So personally, if you see, in fact, it may sound philosophical, but the environment that is there, that is the message that most of the gurus give. That is, the environment is the same for everybody.
Right.
The way you take it,
right,
is how you can live your life.
Exactly.
Because the glass is either half empty or half full.
Yes.
And one thing which the Guruji told the other day was that if a person is not doing too many things, then 90% of his desires may be completed.
Right.
10% may not be completed. If a person is doing too many things, then only 10% of what he wants will be there on a daily basis.
Right.
So you cannot expect whatever you want to be happening. But that does not mean that personally you should be unhappy or you should not chase your dreams.
Right.
So on a professional front, we have a lot of targets. We have a lot of aspirations, and we goals. So we always try to move towards that.
Right.
But at a personal level, in case there is some movement in all this, my father is extremely calm. In fact, but both myself and my brother, we have not reached that level, but we are trying to not take it on a personal level and be disheartened or not happy, because there are too many things happening and everything may not be what we want. But we need to, of course, push towards your dream. But if not happening, it is not happening. That's all.
And who would you want to portray your life story in a movie?
I don't think we are eligible even to dream that. So I don't want to answer this question, because let us reach a level where people will want to take a film on us, like Dhirubhai Ambani and also. After that, I will answer this question. But I am happy that you feel that one day this question may be relevant.
because I'm already sure, because people are really idealizing you and trying to, walk on your path the way you have taken up the brand Kalyan to, a massive brand today. Rajesh, could you share with us 3 words that your friends would use to describe you?
I have in front of me or in the back of me?
I think I would prefer the back of you or front of you, whichever works.
These are all questions which we don't know here, because you should ask some, because most of my friends are from the industry. You just call 1 or 2 people and take their opinion. Because it is of different people have different thoughts. But of course, one thing which most of them I have heard is that you are too passionate, you are working too much, but overwork karta hai. So that and all is there. And kabhi ye dream fulfill hoga yaar. So that and all is always there. These kind of sayings are always there. But as I told you, as long as we are following a passion, we don't personally feel that we are overstretching or overworking. Right. So,
and if you are a ruler of your own country, what would be the first law that you will introduce?
In fact, of course, here again, I have not thought of such a situation, because, politics, and we have very great politicians, we have excellent IAS officers and bureaucrats who are able to govern the country, and today we can very happily tell that we are extremely proud of our nation, because wherever we go, Indians are respected. Our country is booming. So I'm very happy, and I would like it to be remain in the same way. But one thing which I have raised in a lot of platforms is that we are seeing that unfortunately gold is considered as a uh, uh, in the negative territory by most of the administrators.
Okay.
In fact, we find it very strange because by God's grace, it is one product which has bet inflation for a very long time. It is the best method of saving for any household.
Yes.
And it is the most liquid of all savings.
Yes.
Keeping all this in mind, we are finding it very strange that banks are still treating our industry in the negative sector. And when people are permitting loans right from cars to mobile phones, I don't see why buying jewelry में loan नहीं देता है, उसको EMI installment forbidden है. So these are things we have requested our government for a long number of times. Similarly, there is a case where we are forced to ask PAN cards to customers. We have made representation in many platforms where we have told we are ready for all. Let India be a country where everybody who walks into the showroom has to put his thumb and then make a purchase. We have no problem. But let it be there for every. For example, whenever we are going to the airport, we are showing our ID. Similarly, we are even billing for a national platform for e-billing. And where we punch into the government site also, we have no problem. But asking for this PAN card and all, what is happening is customer is suddenly getting aware and he feels that we may report it here, there, and that we should. I personally feel that these are all dissuading people from our industry.
That is so true.
Why we should welcome them? So according to me, nowadays, most of them are correct taxpayers. However, that mindset block is there. That if we are able to move, I think it's a golden period for our industry. And all of us, including the wholesalers, manufacturers, all of us together, we can grow our industry.
That is so true, Rajesh. And I think you have rightly pointed out this is a very important thought that you have given into. And I think the right people listening to this are going to be definitely making some action to it. Now we have came up to a section where I'll be giving you two choices and you have to pick one of those that best suit your taste and preferences. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Morning.
Morning. What do you prefer, mountains or beach?
Actually, I like nature a lot. In fact, most of our travel, I prefer. Both of them are excellent actually, but if I have to pick one, I will pick the mountain.
The mountains, okay. And are you a chai lover or a coffee?
Coffee. We are Tamil Brahmins. Tamil Brahmins को आप पूछने का नहीं है. Morning coffee.
All right, great. Sunrise hike or stargazing?
As I told you, I am a morning person. So.
All right. Would you prefer cooking at home or dining out?
In fact, normal days, 100% cooking at home. Occasions, I would like to dine out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You prefer to attend a party or to host a party?
Again, I like hosting parties.
Oh, lovely. Okay. You prefer logic or you prefer emotions?
I should be telling logic, but unfortunately, I am an emotional person.
All right. And once again, is your glass half full or half empty?
On a personal level, I always see it as half full. Professionally, I always see it as half empty because that pushes us.
That is so true. That is so true. Well, with this, we come to an end of this interactive session. Rajeshji, it was lovely talking to you and knowing your brand better. We wish you and your entire team all the success.
Thank you. It was a different type of question answer session. I think it's the first time that I have attended something right after college days. So thank you very much, and I hope people enjoy
Absolutely.
this interview.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.